got a hit on your head. And you were like, bruh, you do? And he was like, nigga. And then y'all started laughing.
Oh, you saying that I said Thug had hit out on my head? That's what I'm trying to,
Yes, do you recall?
I thought you were saying that me and him having a conversation and you saying someone else said he had a hit, someone else have a hit on my head?
God bless you.
Are you saying that Young Thug had a hit on my head?
I'm saying, do you recall having a conversation with Thug in which you discussed having a hit on your head, was my initial question.
Can you ask me that one more time?
Sure. Independently, do you recall back in 2015 having a conversation with Thug about having a hit on your head?
So it was a conversation, I'm trying to make sure I understand you. It was a conversation I was having with him.
Yes.
And I told him that he had a hit on my head?
Just generally.
I'm trying to see, am I understanding you right?
Right, I'm asking you. I'm clarifying. Do you recall generally just having a conversation with Thug about having a hit on your head? Just generally.
So you saying, I'm trying to, I don't understand you.
Sure.
You saying I'm talking to him, me and him talking, I'm telling him that he has a hit on my head.
No.
That's what I'm trying to see what you're saying.
I'm asking you, do you remember just being on the phone with Thug and having a conversation about a hit on your head?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. I don't recall. I don't know.
All right. Do you remember telling Detective Gaither that you and Thug were on the phone and Thug said to you, bruh, they say I got a hit on your head? Do you recall telling Detective Gaither that?
I don't recall.
Okay. And do you recall telling Detective Gaither in response to that, you said, you do? And then he responded, nigga, and then y'all started laughing.
I don't recall.
Okay. Do you recall Thug telling you about any concerns that his family had with hanging around you?
I don't think I said family, but I do remember people was coming to me, telling me things.
Telling you things about what?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I sustain the objection.
Do you remember telling Detective Gaither that Thug told you that they're saying on the street that you and Thug had beef?
No, I don't recall it.
Okay. And then you said, you told Thug, man, I haven't heard anything like that.
I think I just told you that right now.
Okay. Do you recall Detective Gaither asking you why would people think that he had a hit on you?
I don't remember what I told the investigators.
Do you remember telling Detective Gaither, like I told you, because everybody in the street saying I did it, and if they kill me, everybody, it's going to go away. Do you remember telling her that?
I remember that. I remember people coming to me, telling me things that was making me think people was telling me stuff that were trying to people was getting in my head and making me believe things. And I started being paranoid, thinking stuff.
When you were in Miami with Thug, what was his demeanor like towards you? How did he act around you?
What you mean? I was with my baby mama.
Were you ever around him in Miami?
Like, I was there, but we wasn't, I had to deal with my baby mama and my little girl.
Do you recall telling Detective Gaither in this January 28th interview, like at first, like we was just chilling, like he was treating me like a brother. But even when I went to Miami, he stood back and stuff. But just like he wasn't happy with me around no more. It felt different.
Again, you bringing up conversation I don't told the investigators, but I know they trying to get me. So again, because I wasn't clear the first time, obviously, when investigator Gaither was after me, my whole intentions was to get them off of me.
You said that Detective Gaither was after you. Was Detective Gaither the investigator that investigated when you, your baby mother, and your child were shot?
I don't know who was the investigator.
Did you speak with her about that incident when you, your child's mother, and your baby were shot?
Anytime I spoke with her, I think she asked me about everything, like this whole thing. So I don't know what I done told her, what I ain't told her.
Do you recall her telling you that she was the investigator that was going to investigate the incident with you, your child's mother, and your child being shot at?
How old will he be? Objection.
What I recall is, I don't know if it was Investigator Gaither, but at one point they was questioning me and they was telling me, do I remember seeing this person right here? As in they was telling me, this was the person that shot at me. So once I heard them bring up a person name, I started saying this must who been shot at me. So
We're going to get to that interview, but I'm asking you a question.
I don't believe that the witness was finished with the answer.
Let's find out. Were you finished with your answer, Mr. Copeland? Or do you have something else you want to say?
yeah. So when they was questioning me and they was like, did you see Tay in the car? I didn't know why they brought his name up, but for them to ask me, did I specifically see Tay? Tay knew I stayed at, so I felt that Gaither was letting me know it was Tay who came to my house. So when she said that, I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, but that's not my question. Was she the one who investigated you?
I just remember when she was questioning me about me and my child being shot at, she brought up a person name to me and kept asking me about it. And she brought up two other names, but I didn't know them people to hang together, so I really didn't. I brushed the other two names out. And then later they found out that those was the people involved.
Do you remember, and we're going to actually get to that interview
All right.
next, but do you remember in that interview actually you not wanting to tell Detective Gaither who shot you because you were afraid of being put in the paperwork and snitching? Do you recall that?
I recall this, and this is the God honest truth. I told those investigators that I did not see nobody's face. They